Welcome back to episode 2 of the historical German campaign. It's been a while since the last episode, but things have happened in my life since then. But we're back. I have played a little bit on it, as it is now September 1940, and we have 54 ships now, because I went in and I built up the accurate numbers of all of them, of all the ships. We're currently building the Deutschland class still. So the Admiral Scheer, the Admiral Grosch Bay, the Blucher, and the Prince of Wigan are still being built. But there's that. One thing I forgot to do was submarines, and I realized that. So the problem was I looked up how many submarines that Germany had. They had 101 U-boats. The most I've seen a nation have is 21 submarines. So we're gonna put so I have to build some submarines. I don't know. Do I build 101 of them? Because there'd probably be super fleet. Just because I won't make a lot of them. How much can I put this number up? I wonder. I can only build 100 of them. It's that much a month. Nine months to build. They're 3,000 tons. 3,004. Let me pull up the calculator here. 3,438 tons times 101 equals 347,238. Do I have that to spare? Oh, I have that to spare. Oh, I have all of that to spare. 9 months? Please. Okay, so we're going to build 101 submarines to build. And build. 101 submarines. Now, I'm not going to name these all. Yeah, I'm not going to rename them. Yeah. So, if we remember the plan, Plan Z, the projected plan was 10 battleships. We have 2. The number of battlecruisers, we have 4 technically, because I'm counting the Scharnhorst class battlecruisers as battleships. So you have 4. Battlecruisers were 3. We have 0. The Panzerschiff cruisers. I think they're heavy cruisers. Let me look. Heavy cruisers. 12 heavy cruisers. Some more heavy cruisers. 15 of them. We currently have 0. Heavy cruisers. Projected was 3. We have 5. Light cruisers, 13. No, heavy cruisers, we have 2. Light cruisers, projected 13. We have 5. Destroyers, projected was 68. We have 43. And that doesn't actually include U-boats. So we're just going to start with 101 U-boats. So yeah, we're going to... Jeez. That's terrifying. Okay, we're just going to build these up. 9 months for the Deutschlands, and then 8 months for the Admiral Hippers. Look up the P class. Inch guns. I don't think. Eight-inch. $11-inch. 5.9s. 4.1. No, so these are different. It's the predecessor to the Deutschland class, I believe. This is successor to the Deutschland class. We're going to research it a little bit and come back. Yeah. So I'll be back after researching this. And yeah, we'll see. Alright, so I did some research. Yeah, no, the P class was a... Yeah, the P class. Panzerschiff, I believe. Yeah, Panzerschiff were completely different types of heavy cruisers. The 3 should have 3 at least. The Deutschlands. They were supposed to, yeah, the 3 Deutschland class Panzerschiffs, which we own. Yeah, we have the 3. So we have 3. And Hippers we have 3. So the Admiral Hippers are the heavy cruisers, and then these are the Panzerschiffs. So these are the heavy cruisers, these are the Panzerschiffs. So there are 15 of them. Scheduled to be 12 P-class ones, so we'll get those in a later episode. The O-class battle cruisers. So we have a battle cruiser. Technically, it's a battleship. But of course there was, I couldn't really make a Scharnhorst battleship with battleship hulls available. So we have battle cruiser Scharnhorst, but it can work as a battleship. So 3 O-class battle cruisers, which we'll make later, and 6 H. I think it's what's the variant that I decided to go with? The H-39 class of battleships. They will be later, probably in 1945 is when I'm thinking of designing them. So we'll probably get through 5 years. This video will go to I know it's September, but just wanted to get some of these, some of the ships up and running and everything like that. That are being built, what are they? They're Deutschland, Hipper. So that's the 2 others of this and this. So I think it's 9 months for them. So they won't be done in this video, but we'll at least have the 58 ships and yeah, we'll have the 58 ships that were actually completed of Plan Z. Or Plan Z. And then the 101 U-boats that they had in 1940. So this video will go till... It's a short one, but, kind of a follow-up. This will go till September... this will go till January of 1941. And that's how the episodes will go. They'll go by year. So... Right. Let's look at our tensions here. So, looks like our allies were, yeah, mainly Italy and Japan. A little bit of Spain, a little bit of Hungary, and the French and the British. Or that. So, my thing right now is that I really, really don't want to, so I'm really small, you know? Right now, I have, what is it, 4 provinces? Sorry for the loud noise. I have 5. 5 provinces. 1, 2, 3, 4. One somewhere else, I just don't know where. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. But basically, the main focus is here. Oh, yeah, Austria-Hungary is invading Slovakia. Galicia, for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, so this is what I'm working with, basically. It's, even though, whoa, this is, okay, heavy cruisers just really close to land. So this is really where everything is. I actually haven't checked where these ships are. Where actually is the Bismarck? Oh, there she is. So there's Bismarck with a bunch of destroyers. Tartifitz is there with Gneiss now, and that means Scharnhorst is in here. Where is Scharnhorst actually? She's in Wilhelmshaven. Okay. Okay. Yeah, North Sea, Baltic, North Sea, Baltic, North Sea, Baltic, North Sea, Baltic. See, no, it's very. Yeah, I don't know where the 5 is. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Unless it counts this island as its own. Oh, this is its own. Oh, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, no, this is literally me. Right here. So actually, what we're gonna do is what's over here again? It's a Bismarck and a bunch of destroyers. Okay. Let's move Bismarck. Actually, let's put these. Let's put all of these ports actually at a very high repair. But actually, no. Let's pick Wilhelmshaven and Kiel to be our top priority rebuild ports or repair ports, actually. Yeah, that's fine. Wilhelmshaven. Okay, so I'm gonna move Bismarck here. I'm gonna move the Admiral Hipper and the Deutschland. How many light cruisers do we have? 5. We have 5 available light cruisers. Two Leipzigs. 3 and 2. Okay, so we're gonna move the Leipzig there. We're gonna move. I'm trying to just like build up. Okay. We can go here. So Bismarck will go here. Okay, first of all, Admiral Hipper goes there. Let's move Bismarck out to Wilhelmshaven. Let's move to Wilhelmshaven. Let's move the Deutschland Konigsberg. Yeah. Over there. Let's move up Leipzig as well. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 destroyers. So let's move. Actually, I want to keep the 6 destroyers there. I think Kiel. I'm gonna move you guys there to Kiel. Any of the other capital ships, I'm gonna move to Kiel. So our main battle groups are in Wilhelmshaven and Kiel. Just so we have a base of operations. Everything else is destroyers, which we will move later. So I have 6 destroyers there. How many do I have here? If I were just to move them out, I want to know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need to move 3 away. One, two, three. Okay. So that's our moving ships. So our Wilhelmshaven and Kiel will be the main ports that we are going to work out of. Kiel because it's the it's how we can get it's the Kiel Canal. That's why. Wilhelmshaven because it is, I believe, the largest port. Oh, okay. Wilhelmshaven is a famous port. Let's just say that. It's not the biggest port, but it's at least a famous. Sheesh. So good thing we use Kiel. Pollute. Sheesh. Okay, dang. And I guess Palu will also be, but we don't have. But we have 2 battleships. 4 battleships, technically. So I can actually move. No. Well, I'm fine with how that is, actually. Finances. So look, her training averages green, so we're going to keep this above 50. So we're going to keep it above 50. Tech budget 100, and our transport capacity. Let's bring it down, actually. Let's give it 110%. Just keep it right there. Alright, research. So we're researching. What do we got? Armor quality is the most. What do we want to? Can't do cruisers and we can't do destroyers, I guess. Or small guns anymore, huh? What do we want to prioritize? Let's prioritize hull construction. Hull strengthening. And let's go boilers. Can be our, or do we want armor quality? What's more expensive? Let's keep it at that. So our submarines, all 101 of them are going to be done in 9 months. So let's actually proceed a month. So we have some movements around us. Oh, I probably should have gone over the movements. Attention. Oh, I did not read that. Interesting news. France warns head of Admiralty for his excessive naval expenditures. Interesting indeed. Empire of Japan lost 3 transports in the LSC. Lithuania, which is this offensive that we saw right here. Lithuania, major offensive against Latvia. British Empire gains control of Venetua. I probably mispronounced that. Soviet Union gains control of northern Norway. British Empire gains control of Nicaragua. Losses from military operations. Oh, there's a bunch. Yes. Okay. Right, so. Let's look at the world, actually. Anybody at war with each other? Yes. China and the Empire of Japan are at war. Some minor allies. Japan has none. We have none. Spain has Lithuania and Portugal, no duh. Latvia is the Soviet Union, so Spanish state Lithuania is invading the Soviet Union allied Latvia. Okay. China's allies are the Netherlands, the Ottoman Empire, Colombia, Greece, and Brazil. Dang. United States, it's Finland and Bulgaria. Okay, and France is Iraq. And that's it. That's all the armor. That's all the stuff there. We have Conquest, Estonia, Soviet Union. So Lithuania versus Latvia. Conquest for Austria-Hungary against Montenegro. Austria-Hungarian major offensive against Slovakia. Iraq trying to invade the Ottoman Empire into eastern Turkey. Ooh, naval invasions. The Empire of China is invading the Empire of Japan. Where is it? Formosa, and then Okinawa. They're also doing. Oh, looks like they might take off Okinawa. There's conquest here. France against Thailand. There's conquest here. Ooh. Soviet Union against Malaysia. Military conflict here. Congo and Portugal, so some minor nations fighting over there. Oof, okay. France against Venezuela. United States against Costa Rica. France against Cuba. The British Empire against Haiti. The United States against the Dominican Republic. Excuse my mouse, I'm sorry. Can't, I don't have a mouse pad to dumb it down with. Okay. So our best bet at this point is okay. So our relationship with France went up by 1, and this did the same. So our best bet right now, I think, is to stay out of war with the Brits. I think that's the move right now. Reginald Carson. Okay. Never heard about him. Louis King. Okay. I like these names. I don't know. I like them. Oscar. Antonio. Me. Okay. Jeez. Too bad I'm an ally. Might as well. That's like, 7%, 24%. Yeah, I'm not gonna actually go colonialism right now. I'm just trying to build myself up. But our best bet right now is to not be at war with the Brits. So we're gonna try and improve relations with the Brits. See how that goes. I'm always gonna be trying to build up my shipyards. I want bigger and better ships. So we're always gonna be building that just in case. Anything else interesting come up with this? No, we're gonna try not to make technology fall behind. Yeah, and then those heavy cruisers coming in, and the heavy cruisers being built right now are the Admiral Scheer and Admiral Graf-Spee, the Deutschland class, and the Blucher and the Prince Eugen of the Admiral Hipper class. Oh. So where's Bismarck, actually? Bismarck's in Wilhelmshaven. I'm going to actually put the Deutschland class, what is it? One here, one in Kiel, and one in Wilhelmshaven. Bismarck's in Wilhelmshaven, so I'm going to put, Prince Eugen in Wilhelmshaven. I'm going to put you in Kiel, the Blucher. There we go. So keeping that historical pairing of the Prince Eugen and the Bismarck together. Right. Okay. Advance another month. Just gotta keep advancing, and I'm gonna start reading this. Tensions. Oh, this, I didn't have to read any of this. Oof, there's so much. Yeesh, there's so much. Okay. Transport losses for the Empire of Japan and China as their war continues in the Pacific. Austria-Hungary just provoked me. Okay. Are they going to be a problem? They might be a problem. Okay. Efforts to improve relations with the British Empire has failed. -2 naval prestige. Okay. Army losses from special military operations. Ooh! Norway's new leader is found. So, okay. Task force of 502. Woof! 502. Jeez. I don't even think I have that. I'm gonna pass this time around. Yeah, I'm gonna pass this time around because how much do I actually have total? I don't even know. I don't even know how much tonnage I have in total. I don't even have that much. I would need like the navy of the Soviets, the entire navy of the Spanish. What? For southern Norway? Oh, well, I mean, yeah. And the Soviets might take Norway, but honestly, if I were to invade anybody in a special military operation, it might be Denmark, because it has this and the Danish Straits. These two choke points plus the Kiel Canal would cut off the Baltic completely, and this is kind of my goal right now. Is like, if I can cut off the Baltic, I would like to. I'm not trying to be, colonialism. I'm not trying to be like the the historical, the historical, But in terms of the game, having complete control of an entire body of ocean might be strategically sound. And I might have some, because Prussia's a very good province to have. It's a massive shipyard here. So honestly, I think I might be butting heads with the Soviets quite a bit in this campaign. More than probably, the Allied powers. Austria-Hungary might pose a problem just because technically they're not supposed to be here, but the game loads them. Anyway, Austria-Hungary might be a problem. There's 64 ships, 99% power rating, about 200,000 tons more than us. They only have 3 ports. Ports, though. 5 provinces in total. Their army force, though, is less than us, but it is powerful if they can develop. And they are invading. So they are spending their territory. And they are doing this. So they are getting another port and 2 more provinces, it looks like. So this might be a problem with our neighbors to the north. Switzerland's not really a problem. So I think for the campaign, this might be our playing field. It's the Baltic. That might be our first priority. So that didn't work. That wasn't affected. Anybody else that really, really hates us? Not particularly. Although that did flip now. So we're not going to do anything politic-wise. Ooh, explosives. Ooh, actually, I might want to take... I might keep whole construction prioritized, though. Explosives. Flat fire chance is good. Big guns. Improved accuracy. Armor quality. So I'm actually gonna do armor quality and submarine improvements. I don't think we need to really focus on the submarines because we have so many. If we lose like so many at a time, then maybe. But I think the overwhelming number of these that we're gonna have should be fine. So we're gonna go with explosives to prioritize. That's still 6 months, so that's the average right now. Okay. Mines, might be helpful if we had Eastern Denmark over here. It's going to be helpful, definitely. Here in the North Sea, Baltic is going to be helpful. Alright, last month. Last month of the video. So like I said, each video will be 1 year. So the next video will be the year of 1941, barring anything, super special happens right now. Government asked your opinions. I was just talking about submarines. You believe they're extremely limited in their operational usefulness. Therefore, there's no need to invest more on submarine warfare. That has no effect. The submarine is a promising weapon that will revolutionize naval tactics. We must fund more of our submarine development projects, which is a lot of enemy submarines could pose a serious threat to our merchant ships. So we should build more destroyers. Again, massive things. I was saying it. We are building 101 of them. And I don't usually use submarines in some of like the non-filmed campaigns that I've done. I'm gonna pick this one. I don't know if I'm gonna make the submarines. I have them if I need them. They're useful for transport taking out transports. They're useful for if there's like a massive battle group. I usually like to send 2 submarine groups out to try and weaken them. They're useful for that, but they're not really useful for anything else for me. So I'm gonna say that. Oh, Oscar, Kolchak. Excessive naval expenditures. Indeed, interesting. That is. And Austria-Hungary. Well, I bet. I mean, they're taking over some stuff. China lost transports. Romania signed an alliance with Austria-Hungary. Interesting. Slovakia has been conquered by Austria-Hungary. Now, that's a lot of losses, but it's just twice as many over there. Sarawak is gained by Soviets. The United States controls the Dominican Republic. France controls Venezuela. And there's the other special military operations. So that is now Austro-Hungarian. That will be Austro-Hungarian. That will be Russian. Estonia will be Russian. And how's this going? 20%. Oof. Much smaller Lithuanian force. I guess the Latvian force, but you know. That's how it goes. Alright, let's actually set up this. Improving relations with the British, because that didn't move. That's our lowest right now. I just want to, get on good footing. Right now. Nothing up. No, that's alright. Nothing comes up. 6 months and 5 months. For the Deutschland and to Deutschland and Admiral Hippers. So that's where we're gonna leave it. I'm not gonna click next turn yet. So this was episode 2 of the historical 1940s German campaign. Episode 3 will focus on the year of 1941, barring any special things. Excuse me. And yeah. So I think the first year is always, setting everything up for your campaign, and that's what's done. So I think we set up Germany for some naval success. So that is really close. Hold on. Is that 2 or is that 1? No, there's 2 ships there. There's a submarine there. 2, but I can only highlight the heavy cruiser. Why are you there? It's going to the Caribbean? Are they? Yeah, that ain't the Caribbean, dude. Yeah, okay. So, that's the world of affairs right now. Thanks for joining. And we'll catch you in episode 3. Alright, bye-bye.